You know, sometimes when your parents die and you become an orphan,
Yeah.
you feel the pain, but you also know where they have gone.
Exactly.
But then, how does it feel when your parents are there, they are alive,
Yeah.
and you know in your heart that they don't like me for who I am?
So I even came to learn later on in life that my real mom passed away. And you see, like in the Luo community, when you are adopted, there is no such thing as manya tingane.
Yeah.
It is always like, this is Nyatewa, this is mom, this is dad, full stop. And I think you don't really get to know or to understand these things because as a child, there are only 2 things or 3 things that disturb you. Number 1, where are you going to sleep? Number 2, have I eaten? And then number 3, why am I at home and other people are going to school? After that, the rest you will like really heal in the game from Kati that we used to play with the girls. When you are playing with everyone, you don't even know. Your problems start coming at 6 p.m. when it is about to get dark and now everybody's going home. Then you realize that you're the only one who's remaining with the polythene ball at the playground. And everybody's passing and is greeting you, but nobody's asking you to come home. And everybody's asking you, how is mama doing? How is dad doing? And you're saying, they are fine. Please send my greetings to them. I will. But you're going nowhere. When it reaches at night, you go to the dog's kennel. I still remember when sometimes my dad could find me at home and he could say, Mary Adwanendo. And that one meant I need to go look for a place to go sleep.
But why couldn't they just allow you to sleep?
I wish I could really get to understand.
Because what would happen if you slept?
That is really something that I should be able to ask some of my family members. How does it feel to sleep at home with your parents?
Fuck.
Darling, it's life and it's a journey that I walked. Basically, these are things that we will never get to understand. But once you start studying psychology or getting interested into the human behavior, why things happen they do, and also learning life, then you will come to realize that you had parents that never went to school, and only one went to school and was extremely brilliant, and that was my dad, because the people that he used to beat in school are nowadays professors and things like that. And himself, he became a fisherman, brilliant young man who could speak fluent English and could really be a leader, but then never finished school to the standard that was required in order for him to impact things like that, of which I'm so happy, because could he have gone to school, maybe I could have never been born. Nonetheless, all these journeys are really heavy dialogue and conversations that right now, through my organization, is really so whatever, our organization, Transuri, which really translate to beautiful things that can be experienced from the lives of transgender people, is actually shifting the paradigm and coining the narrative and using the arts and culture to be able to advocate and have a conversation with the people, whereby we take them back into njokolo njokolo mina koko akoko mdere mdere gema anyango nyodo matiwe kinyi dolgo kinyi. Or when we are just
What is the meaning of that song?
Well, njokolo njokolo mina koko basically, I didn't know the meaning, but what I knew was that you are to point onto the knee while you are singing that. And when they say doll, basically was fold this one, and this other one you will fold tomorrow. The whole thing behind it, I've never known. And I think that one is really some of the things that now we want to start deep diving to try and understand if we were singing the right things or if we got the lyrics wrong. But then again, what did it mean and why was it like really put on? It's just like how sexuality was being done in interesting way. People used to think that you tie a belt around your waist because you're a woman, but no, it was a way of preparing you so that when you reach a teenage life, you are able, even however long your dress was, was. It was to make the other gentleman look at you and say, damn, that chick, that one is worth 100 cows, this one is worth 2, this is worth this, no, that one. Because slimness is nowadays like an in thing. But during those days, if you were curvaceous, then you were a girl who was well bred, so cows were to be more. If you were skinny, they were just like, you needed to make her eat more. But nonetheless, such is life. But that is where Njokolo Minakoko is coming from. Just small childhood games that you wish you could like really put together and make sense and just like really make you, like calm you down or make you be a part of a certain era. And create friendships. It was like a way of weaving friendships and allyship within the children that later on would grow and will make you walk together or remember your journey so that you don't end up forgetting your past or who you are.
I want to ask you a question. I think again we'll keep circling back to your childhood, yeah?
Carry on.
The people looking at you are looking at a male,
Yeah.
but you're feeling like a female, correct?
I'm not feeling like a female. I am a woman that is born in a man's body. Let me make it as simple as that. Yes. I think that one, because my womanhood is not something that is manifesting in my body.
Okay.
If I wanted to manifest in my body, then either I'm going to use what we call transitioning. And transitioning, there is social transitioning. Social transitioning is where you can paint your nails, you can braid your hair, you can look feminine. It is something that you present that people get to see, that's a girl. Yeah. But then you can move from the place where people know you as male and go to another place where people don't know you. So if you were born Joshua, then you are going to call yourself Joyce. Because these people don't know you, in this place they're going to know Joyce. That is social transitioning. What you give to people that they are able to consume at their eye. How does a woman look like? So apart from that, there is also medical transitioning. But before we get to medical transitioning, there is also what we call transitioning by the law, whereby you go for a name change. Now you are George, but right now you are Joyce, or you are John, and now you are Joyce, or Janice. And because you're Janice, this will need to reflect on your ID. So you go through the process which can be helped, where you can be helped through different people and some maybe other people who really knows how to do the process, and you do the name change. After you've done the name change, unfortunately in Kenya, there is no legal gender recognition, so you will still remain male on your ID. But your names, the way they are female, is going to be there. Now this one takes us to the medical transitioning, of which medical transitioning involves either going for surgeries or having hormonal therapy, which can be administered after proper counseling. You've been taken through the processes and you're given opportunity to choose if you still want to go through it. And it is mostly done by people who are above the age of 18 that are able to give consent, that now are fully able to understand themselves, and nobody is coercing you to do it. You choose it by yourself, by how you feel. So that woman that you were born, that is here, can be manifested here.
I understand.
Thank you.
Now let me ask you a question. And even the way your organization would deal with it.
Yeah.
For example, it is time to go to a boarding school.
Yes.
You might want to go to a female boarding school.
Yes.
But they want to take you to
the boys' school.
Yeah.
It happened while I was in Homa Bay Academy. I used to hang around girls, and I used to sleep sometimes in the girls' dormitory. When I was not able to pay the school fee, and I was kicked out of the school, I was taken to a Otok secondary school. Remember, these schools, I'm not being taken to them. I was called to Mirogi Boys when I did my KCP. But my dad never took me there because he was the one with the final say. So I was taken to our, because I come from a profound family, so there is this relationship that was there. So I was taken to Homa Bay Academy because there was a way they were related. So when I was not able to pay the school fee, I was taken to Otok. Otok Secondary School, I was taken because the principal was married to my stepsister.
This was mixed, or
it was a mixed school.
Yeah.
And remember, the reason as to why I'm being taken here is because I could not be taken like other people who could go to any other school. And you don't understand. So later on, while I was in school, the cleanest girl, or boy as it could have been during that time, amazing, smelling good. Chastity used to be the perfume, darling, and it used to be expensive. And I used to spray it. I used to be just a clean kid. Nivea on my underarms, and everything was pristine clean or white. So, can you believe that I used to sleep in the girls' dormitory that one day a deputy principal found out, and after finding out, it brought me a lot of problem that I even was like really almost expelled from the school. And the girls had to come and say, no, Johnston was not touching us, never did anything bad to us. We were just storing, we were happy, and we just slept. That is what saved me. Because according to them, what was I doing in the girls' dormitory when I'm supposed to be sleeping in the boys' dormitory? And remember, these things I was doing them unknowingly. You're just having your friends and you're just having a good time and we're about to close. Boom. So, yeah, that one, to answer your things, those were some of the challenges that I faced.
Did they have a conversation with you, the teachers and the head teacher?
Yes, they did.
Did they ask you...
what is wrong with me? What is happening? They couldn't understand me.
What did you tell them?
Not the truth.
What was the truth? What did you tell them?
We were just there with the friends, and we were just girls. And they were like, no, you're not a girl. You are a man.
And that's the question I'm asking.
Exactly.
And that's the conversation that I'm asking.
They could not understand it. And I didn't know what else to say. Were they frustrated?
Were they angry?
They were angry. They were frustrated. They were just wondering what is going on. And remember, this is a village school whereby the boarders were like around 15 only. And the boys were like, I don't know, like 5, and the girls were 10. The rest of the people were day scholars.
And they would
so everybody knows everyone.
They would be frustrated, they would be angry.
Exactly.
But there would be no solution. Would you tell them that when they asked you, when they look at you in the eye and tell you, you are a boy, what do you say?
And I tell them, I understand what you are saying, but that is not what I was feeling. I didn't touch any girl inappropriately. There was really nothing that was going on. When you're a child, you just say the truth.
Yes.
And girls now could be called in one by one, please say the truth. Did he touch you? Did this and this happen? Could it have happened to somebody while you were sleeping? They were just trying to find out, but nothing happened, and all the girls said the truth. So I was only suspended for 1 week. I came back to school, and I was never suspended again.
And they told you keep your distance?
Of course, they had to do so. I remember my maths teacher, because I was always sitting in front, because I was the dumbest kid in school.
What does that mean?
It means that I could score 0 in Swahili. I was never good in school. I was always getting E, F, or W that could have been there. I think maybe one day I might have gotten Z. Maybe the papers just never came back.
You don't look dumb now. What was going on then?
I have no idea. Most probably it could have been my life.
Yeah.
So I had to learn how to do things. I came to learn how easy high school was after I finished high school, of which I never went to school for the past 3 months, which is like a whole term. and I ended up scoring a C minor. I think I was in among the top 15 or top 20 people. You should have seen how I ran in that school. I almost became naked. And the teachers were so happy. They were just from the cooks, and because everybody knew Latoya. I was the kid who was always skating inside the dormitory because I had skating shoes. Class that used to come with glass. They stole those shoes, and I'm still mad at that school today.
They stole the shoes?
Yeah.
And who was skating in them? They didn't know how to skate?
They didn't know. They were just like,
oh my God.
Oh my God. And I think that is how my skating died.
Yeah.
Yeah.